This is Tom Araya Slayer. You're watching Artists and News Services. It's the stage time, dude. Stage time, and the crowds have been really, really good on this tour. We've had semi-capacity crowds. So 18,000 people is pretty cool. It's just cool. You hear them chanting Slayer, kind of neat. You know what I mean? You don't really hear anything else other than that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, some places it's a little louder than others, but yeah, we hear that. It's kind of cool. Oh, one of the first concerts was Foghat. I mean, that was it's a long time ago. And I can get into the songs and stuff, but I wasn't like that. I think I'd be like that for Slayer, though. For me, what it feels like to be on stage is that I'm giving them at least 200% of my being. You know what I mean? I'm giving them more than I'm supposed to when I'm on stage. So that's how I feel. No different. It's one of those things. When you get a bunch of people together like that and you get them excited, it's mob mentality. So, once somebody starts something, it just spreads. You know what I mean? And you really can't stop that. You can't. You just have to let it take its course. But it depends on the venue. It depends on what's available. You know what I mean? People do stupid things, and you know what I mean. Just it takes one to spark it. Yeah, they would, and it was dangerous because they were even lighting. They got to the point where they were lighting them and throwing them. So that's when it got dangerous. You know what? We go out there and we do a show. If something goes wrong, I just don't even it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. There's no need to discuss it. We all know how I feel about those kinds of things when they start destroying things. But I'm not going to sit there and tell them, don't do that, because what they're hearing is, do it, make it worse. And when I'm actually telling them, don't do that. You tell anybody to stop, they're going to go like, what? You can't tell me to stop. You know what I mean? Like a little kids, you know what I mean? A bunch of kids. What? And then they start booing you because they think that you're wimping out, you're not hip. I think it's great. It's brought a lot of kids to the festival. I think that's the biggest. Whoever put together the lineup, I mean, really worked and focused on a metal audience, and he got his metal audience. You know what I mean? You're talking about between 15 to 20, on average. There was one show that didn't do great, but he got the metal audience together and come in full force. He did a good job, I think. The lineup is what brought everybody here. You know what I mean? And then the time frame. You know what I mean? The two stages lead up to the main stage, which is cool. And every one of them is staying because, that to me was really smart.
Very tight ship too.
Yeah, it's actually, it goes right on time. But the bands, it was really good. The lineup is really good on this he was really smart because it focused on a good crowd. You get the metal crowd out.